G'day Eagles fans, Inside Swoop back for another season. New concept this year though, we're going to chat to players around captain's run and even around match days as well. Let's go and see what players we can find. Great piece of insight here by the footy club. Get to chat to some of the boys during captain run, and I'm joined by Harry Barnett, who, not debuting, but close enough to it, mate. You were sub in your first one here at Optus. Looking forward to playing a full one this week?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, the family can finally come over for this one. They didn't get the chance last time, so looking forward to it definitely.
None other than the boy Reuben Ginbey joins me. Reuben, how are we feeling for first game here at Optus Stadium this year?
Very well, thanks, man. It's great to be back at Optus, our fortress, and if we can go off last year, round 2, GWS was my first win, so could be a good omen this week as well.
I find myself in the middle of Optus Stadium with the man of the moment, Jake Waterman. You've had a big week, Jake. We'll talk about footy in a moment, but some of your work on socials this week, look, I felt like it was maybe some of your stronger performances we've seen of you in West Coast colours.
Yeah, you know, the role was suited for me, I think. It was something that was meant for me. And I had the Robin to my Batman in Coley there, so maybe the other way around actually. He took a lot of the limelight, but the retro jumpers is something that I think that we've needed to do for a long time, and yeah, they couldn't have come up any better, and yeah, me and Coley had a bit of fun with it. So
this will be released ahead of Gather Round, I believe the team will be wearing those. Just saw some sunglasses worn during the shoot. Were they your own or were they provided to you?
Weren't my own, but I have worn something like that in past times, but I think Coley took those grey ones home that he was wearing, so if you see him running around in those, don't be surprised.
Well done, congratulations. I think that might be the peak of anything you've done on online, and I don't think you'll ever meet it again, so congratulations. A fair bit of excitement around the footy club about guys your age, young, exciting, young midfielders, some forwards in Longy. How's that group been during the pre-season, and how much you looking forward to playing with them this weekend?
Yeah, our young group came very close last year, and then again to get another 5 or 6 boys join the club and a couple of superstars in Harley Reid, and also Longy building very nicely, and good to see big Batman in the ruck as well. So we're getting younger, but it's getting more exciting. It's a lot of fun for sure. Talk
me through Batman. I have heard Harry Barnett we're talking about here. Batman. Is that a story we can share on publicly? Why is he called Batman?
It's nothing very cool, I've heard. Him and his mates just thought it was cool to put Batman in the Instagram bios one day a few years ago, and it's just stuck as Harry Batman Barnett. So nothing cool, but yeah, that's how he's got Batman.
The family coming over, you said how many you got coming over?
Just mum and dad at this point. Tried to get my siblings over, but they all couldn't get work off, so there's the priorities there.
What can we expect out of the team this week? You'll be forward, ahead of the ball. Big challenge against GWS.
Yeah, they've obviously, they're in some good form, and they've got a pretty set back line. So we've lost a big fella up front for a while, but it's up to us as a collective to sort of bridge the gap, and it's not going to be up to one person to sort of fill his void, because it's pretty hard to do. He's a very good player. He's one of our captains, but hopefully we get some good looks at brave with the footy, and we'll challenge him from start to finish, and we'll take a lot of things that we took from last week's game, and hopefully put them into place this weekend.
How are you feeling, mate? How's the rig? You copped a big knock against Luke Jackson, the back of his head. How's your body, your mind feeling ahead of this big clash against GWS?
Yeah, the head's recovered and solved the chompers. They've stopped wobbling around after I bit the back of his head. So we're feeling really good. Body's ready to go, so hopefully can crash and bash this week against GWS's big mids.
You're looking a bit bigger, mate. You put on some kilos this year?
Yeah, definitely put on a bit of size.
How many?
Is that in the records nowadays?
I don't know. You can tell me how many kilos you put on?
I put on maybe 8 or 9 kilos getting to the club, so I don't know how many that was over the off-season, but a couple of them.
Who's inside the locker room right now just making sure their hair's looking just right? I know it's a big issue sometimes at football clubs. Who's had the fresh trim? I'm just looking at yours.
Mine's a bit weathered. At the moment.
Who's had a fresh cut this week?
Some of the new boys just really get into it. I'd like to thank our partners down at Main Street, Dave down at Main Street, obviously give them a plug down there a fair bit. But Ryan Marriage, one guy who's going to be featured very soon, Clay Hall. You just see him playing with his hair all day, and he's just hanging on to it as well. So I told him to just make sure he keeps filling up while it's there, because it's not going to be there for much longer. But someone's playing tomorrow. I think Ginbey as well. He's got a bit of a mop. I don't actually know what he's running at the moment, but he's pretty happy with it.
And more importantly, the hair. Liking how that's looking. Are you liking how it's looking?
Not optimal at the moment. Hopefully a bit more length, a bit more blonde and a bit more fluff coming up in the next few weeks. So we're still growing it.
So you've spent a long part of your career, fortunately, learning off players like Josh Kennedy, Jack Darling, Oscar Allen. Never really had the opportunity to be a big key forward and maybe a chance at being the man. Are you looking forward to that?
Oh, I've never really thought of it like that, mate. I'm a very role-driven man, and I've been caught up in that stuff before, and I feel that it doesn't do my footy any good. So I've matured in my way that I approach the games of footy, and it sort of revolves around helping others a lot as well. And I feel that gets the best out of me. So yeah, we've got a pretty young forward line this weekend. Obviously, got JD down there as well. He's played 1.5 million games, so he's got a bit of experience. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the mix. Brocky, Petch, Longy, all these guys just provide so much energy to the fans, and yeah, they're the future of the footy club.
Trying to play your trade, trying to learn on the go at the highest level in the AFL. Has it been difficult? What's it been like for you?
Yeah, it has been difficult at times. I think last year I had a few 3-voters on my head, but I think that's how you learn. So hopefully one day I can put a 3-voter on someone else's head. But yeah, we're still learning, but we're definitely building, and should be better than last year for sure.
Very good, mate. Looking forward to seeing you go about your business. Good luck.
Thank you, Sko, man.